Hello, my friends. I'm Emma from Eclectic Witchcraft, and today I want to talk about Asteroid Eros in astrology. Today I want to talk about the asteroid Eros and its effect on a person depending on the sign it's in. As we all know, Eros is the god of love and desire in Greek mythology, so naturally this asteroid has a lot to do with our love lives. Depending on where Eros falls in your chart, it can either be a powerful force for good or bad when it comes to romance. This asteroid is named after the Greek god of love and is said to govern our sexual desires. Eros also rules our obsessions, what we like in the bedroom, and our creative energy. If you have strong Eros placement in your chart, then you're probably a very passionate person who loves to express themselves creatively. You may also be quite sexual and have a strong libido. However, if Eros is poorly aspect in your chart, it can indicate some issues with sexuality. For example, you may have difficulty expressing yourself sexually or feel like sex is something that's dirty or taboo. You might also struggle with obsessions and addiction when it comes to love and sex. No matter what your individual situation is, Eros always has the potential to add spice and excitement to our love lives. So if you want to know more about this asteroid and how it affects romance depending on its sign placement, keep listening. The meaning of asteroid Eros in Aries. The asteroid Eros in Aries' influence on someone's natal chart indicates that they will be a passionate and sexual individual, with a strong appetite for both. They may have some fears in regards to love and sex, as well as aspire to experience all that life has to offer sexually. This placement also suggests that the individual will be fiercely independent and may avoid marriage or committed relationships for long periods of time. In terms of hobbies or obsessions, the asteroid Eros in Aries suggests that the individual may be passionate about sports, fitness or outdoor activities. On the downside, this placement can also indicate that the individual may be impulsive and reckless when it comes to love and sex. They may also have a very low tolerance for boredom or routine in their relationships. In the bedroom, the asteroid Eros in Aries suggests that the individual will be a very enthusiastic and adventurous lover. They may enjoy trying new things and pushing boundaries. However, they may also need a lot of mental stimulation in order to remain engaged sexually. If you are looking for ways to improve your love life, focusing on communication and adventure is key. You might want to consider adding some excitement into your relationship with new activities or date nights. Deities such as Aphrodite, Venus or Freya could also be called upon for assistance in attracting love or improving sexual satisfaction. This sign is repulsed by those who are boring, pedantic or excessively emotional. They may find it difficult to connect with partners who need a lot of reassurance or attention. On the other hand, they may be attracted to confident and independent individuals who can keep up with their active lifestyle. In terms of karmic contracts, the asteroid Eros in Aries suggests that the individual needs to learn about self-control and taking things slowly. They may also need to work on feeling comfortable being emotionally vulnerable with others. Their partner should be someone who is exciting, passionate and knows how to have a good time. Someone who can keep up with their active lifestyle and is willing to try new things would be ideal. Ultimately, the asteroid Eros in Aries suggests that the individual needs to learn how to balance their own needs with the needs of their partner. The meaning of asteroid Eros in Taurus. An individual with Eros in Taurus is likely to be a very sensual and erotic person. They may have strong appetites for both food and sex, and they are often quite hedonistic in their approach to life. This placement indicates a love of pleasure and luxury, and these individuals are often willing to commit time and resources to pursuing the things that make them feel good. In terms of relationships, this can translate into a desire for stability and security. These individuals need someone who can provide them with physical affection as well as material comforts. They want a partner who will indulge their senses and help them relax into moments of pure pleasure. There may be an element of possessiveness to this placement, as these individuals want to know that their loved one is fully committed to them. There can also be a shadow side to Eros in Taurus, where the individual becomes fixated on someone or something and will not let go even when it is no longer healthy for them. This can lead to problems with jealousy and controlling behavior. It is important for those with this placement to learn how to express their needs without becoming overly attached or dependent on others. Individuals with this placement may be repulsed by those who are overly clingy or possessive. They need their space and independence, and they will not tolerate someone who tries to control them too much. They may also be put off by people who are sloppy or messy, as they prefer a clean and orderly environment. Some possible suggestions for those with this placement include working on developing more self-awareness and learning how to express their needs in a healthy way. It may also be helpful to find ways to channel their sensual nature into creative outlets such as art, dance, or cooking. These individuals may also benefit from spending time in nature, as it can help them to connect with their more grounded and earthy side. They can become obsessed with someone or something and have a hard time moving on if things don't work out. They may also be very materialistic and focused on earthly pleasures. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Gemini. Eros in Gemini is an interesting placement, as it can indicate a fear of commitment or a general lack of interest in sex and relationships. However, it can also represent a high libido and an openness to trying new things in the bedroom. These people may have difficulty expressing their true feelings, or they may tend to be fickle in love. They may also find themselves attracted to multiple partners at once. On the plus side, they are usually excellent communicators and can be quite charming when they want to be. In terms of their love life, these individuals may benefit from exploring their sexuality more fully. They might also find fulfillment through creative pursuits such as art or writing. Overall, Eros in Gemini is a placement that indicates someone who is curious and imaginative, but who may need to work on opening up emotionally to others. The partner of someone with this placement should be patient and understanding, as it may take time for their loved one to feel comfortable expressing themselves fully. In return, they can expect a relationship that is full of excitement and adventure. In the bedroom, these individuals may enjoy trying new things and exploring their sexuality. They are usually quite creative in this area, so their partners can expect to be pleasantly surprised. In general, Eros in Gemini is a placement that indicates someone who is full of energy and enthusiasm for life. These people are fun, loving, and always up for an adventure. However, they may need to work on being more open emotionally with those they love. They should avoid being manipulative or lying to their partners, as this will only lead to problems in the long run. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Cancer. People with this placement tend to be full of love, passion, and desire. They are also very creative when it comes to sex and intimacy. However, they can also be quite repulsed by certain sexual acts or fantasies. In terms of love, they may find themselves falling in love easily but then backing away just as quickly due to their fear of getting hurt. As a result, they often end up going through many short-lived relationships before finding someone who is willing to stick by them through the ups and downs. In general, these people need a lot of tenderness, affection, and closeness in order to feel truly loved and appreciated. In terms of relationships, they usually do best with someone who is patient, understanding, and loving. Someone who can help them feel safe and secure while still allowing them the freedom to express themselves fully. A partner who is too demanding or controlling will likely not work well for them. Since Cancer is ruled by the moon, the influence of Eros in the sign can sometimes make these people seem a bit moody or fluctuating in their emotions. However, they are usually very caring and compassionate people who just need a lot of love and reassurance. They aspire to have a deep, soulful connection with someone and to experience all that love has to offer. In the bedroom, they usually prefer slow and intimate sex over anything too wild or crazy. They often fantasize about being loved deeply and passionately. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Leo. Those with Asteroid Eros in Leo are the passionate lovers of the zodiac. They know what they want and they go after it with everything they've got. These people exude confidence and charisma, which makes them very attractive to others. They're also creative types who enjoy being in the spotlight. When it comes to love and sex, they're not afraid to take risks or be a little bit dramatic. So if you're looking for an exciting romance, this is definitely the person for you. However, their competitive nature can sometimes cause problems in relationships. And because they so strongly desire attention and admiration, infidelity can be an issue if their needs aren't being met by their partner. Overall, those with Eros in Leo are passionate, exciting people who enjoy being in the spotlight. They're confident and charismatic, but can also be a bit competitive and prone to infidelity if their needs aren't being met. Leo, which is ruled by the sun, is all about self-expression, creativity, and drama. So it's no surprise that Asteroid Eros and Leo people are passionate types who enjoy being in the spotlight. They're confident and charismatic, which makes them very attractive to others. and they're not afraid to take risks or be a little bit dramatic when it comes to love and sex. However, their competitive nature can sometimes cause problems in relationships. And because they so strongly desire attention and admiration, infidelity can be an issue if their needs aren't being met by their partner. Overall, those with Eros and Leo are passionate, exciting people who enjoy being in the spotlight. They're confident and charismatic but can also be a bit competitive, prone to infidelity if their needs aren't being met. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Virgo. Eros in Virgo leads to a highly analytical and detail-oriented approach to love and sex. These people are often very self-critical when it comes to their performance in the bedroom, constantly second-guessing themselves and looking for ways to improve. This can be both a good thing, constantly striving for improvement, or a bad thing, needing everything to be perfect before feeling satisfied. They usually have high standards for their partner as well, wanting someone who is intelligent, hardworking, and reliable. They may come across as cold or unemotional at times, but they simply need time to warm up before they let anyone into their heart. Once they do open up though, they are incredibly loyal partners with a deep reservoir of love and devotion. Eros in Virgo can sometimes have issues with sexual repression, due to their need for everything to be perfect. They may struggle to let go and just enjoy the moment, overthinking every little detail instead. If they can learn to relax and go with the flow a bit more, they will find that their sex life improves immensely. Overall, Eros in Virgo leads to a methodical and practical approach to love and relationships. These people are often perfectionists who want everything just so before taking any action. However, if they can learn to loosen up a bit and trust that things will work out in the end, they will be able to open up emotionally and discover true intimacy with another person. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Libra. Libra is the sign of relationship, and Asteroid Eros in Libra amplifies the need for committed relationships. Those with this placement have a strong desire to be appreciated and loved, and they will put forth great effort to keep their partner happy. They are usually very charming and romantic, but can also be indecisive when it comes to love. Their fear of being alone often leads them into codependent relationships. On the positive side, those with Eros and Libra strive for harmony in their partnerships and truly want what's best for their loved ones. They can be selfless lovers who are always trying to please. However, they need to be careful of people-pleasing tendencies and making sure their own needs are being met as well. They also need to watch out for a fear of intimacy that could prevent them from fully opening up to their partner. If you have Eros in Libra, you are a romantic at heart who longs for a harmonious and beautiful relationship. You want to be appreciated and loved, and you will go above and beyond to please your partner. You are charming, diplomatic, and probably quite good at flirting. Indecision is one of your weaknesses though, so try not to overthink things when it comes to love. Just go with the flow and let yourself be swept up in the romance. Art, music, and beauty are important to you, so make sure your partner appreciates these things as well. You also need a partner who is willing to compromise and work towards balance in the relationship. Remember to nurture your own needs too though. Don't get so caught up in making your partner happy that you forget about yourself. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Scorpio. Eros and Scorpio people are some of the most intense and passionate beings you will ever meet. They feel things deeply, and their sexual and romantic appetites are insatiable. There is an intensity to their gaze that can make even the most grounded person feel a little unsteady, as if they can see right through to your soul. There is no halfway with these folks. Either they are all in or not interested at all. And when they give themselves over to love, they do so completely, body and soul. If you're lucky enough to be loved by someone with Eros and Scorpio, know that you have been seen for who you truly are, warts and all, and still chosen. It's a powerful feeling indeed. However, this placement can also lead to obsession, jealousy and control issues if not kept in check. These individuals need to learn how to let go of what, or whom, they cannot change, instead channeling their passion into more positive outlets such as creativity, sex magic or activism. When it comes to love and sex, Eros and Scorpio people are looking for intensity and depth over anything else. They want to be seen, really seen, by their partners, and they desire a sexual connection that goes beyond the physical. If you can handle their intensity and give them what they need emotionally and sexually, you will have a lover for life. Witches with Asteroid Eros and Scorpio are natural-born healers with a deep understanding of the human condition. They possess an unquenchable curiosity about what makes people tick, and they're often drawn to taboo subjects such as sex, death, and witchcraft. These witches know how to access the darkest parts of themselves and others without being consumed by them. If you have this placement, your karmic contract is to learn how to use your power for good rather than destruction. When operating from a place of love and compassion, there is little you can't accomplish. But if you allow yourself to be controlled by your fears and insecurities, you will only end up causing pain, both to yourself and others. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is known for being freedom, loving, and independent, so when Eros hits this sign it can create some interesting dynamics. On one hand, the native may become addicted to the thrill of the chase and always need something new in order to stay interested. This could manifest as a constant string of flings or one-night stands, since commitment isn't really their thing. Additionally, they may have trouble seeing eye to eye with a partner on important matters due to their differing opinions, again, that independence rearing its head. However, if they are able to find someone who complements their personality well, then Sagittarius will be fiercely loyal and loving. Just don't try to tie them down. Their darker side may come out in the bedroom, as they can be quite kinky and enjoy pushing boundaries. They may have some very specific, and often outrageous, fantasies that they want to explore. However, their sexual appetite is insatiable, so they are always up for trying new things. In terms of what turns them on, it really depends on the individual, but Sagittarians in general tend to be attracted to confident people who know what they want in life. A sense of humor is also a major plus. If you can make them laugh, then you're halfway there. To sum up, if you're looking for an exciting and adventure-packed relationship, then look no further than a Sagittarius with Eros in their chart. Just be prepared for things to get a little wild. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Capricorn. Eros and Capricorn people have a deep, intense and serious side to them when it comes to love. They aren't the type to play games or mess around. They want something real, lasting, and committed. This can sometimes make them seem cold or unemotional on the outside, but once you get to know them, they are passionate lovers who will stand by you through thick and thin. They also tend to be very ambitious in all areas of their life, including their relationships. They may put pressure on themselves or their partner to achieve certain goals, but it's because they genuinely believe that anything worth having is worth working for. At times this determination can come across as inflexible rigidity, but if you appreciate how hardworking and loyal they are, then you'll see past it. Eros and Capricorn people can also be quite kinky and experimental in the bedroom. They aren't afraid to try new things or push boundaries, and they have a dirty mind that will keep you guessing what they'll come up with next. This isn't always easy for them to express though, so you might need to help them open up about their desires. Overall, Eros and Capricorn people make loyal, protective, and supportive partners who are always there when you need them, even if they do tend to take life a little too seriously at times. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Aquarius. Eros and Aquarius people are attracted to those who are out of the ordinary, different, or eccentric. They often have a strong need for freedom and space in their relationships and can be quite detached emotionally. These folks can seem aloof at times, but they do care deeply about making a difference in the world. They need a partner who respects their independence and is comfortable with plenty of personal time apart from each other. Sexually, Eros and Aquarius natives often need some mental stimulation before they feel fully aroused. They enjoy trying new things sexually and may be interested in exploring kinkier side of sexuality with an open-minded partner. These people need to learn to be more emotionally present in their relationships and less afraid of intimacy. They also need to find ways to experience excitement and adventure without sacrificing the stability they so desire. If they can do these things, they will likely find that their relationship improves significantly. Their weird obsessions tend to be humanitarian in some way or another. They want to change the world and make it a better place for everyone, even if that means going against the grain. These folks need plenty of freedom and space to explore their own unique interests. Eros and Aquarius natives are most compatible with those who have personal planet placements in Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. The meaning of Asteroid Eros in Pisces. Eros and Pisces individuals are some of the most compassionate and romantic people you will ever meet. They often wear their hearts on their sleeves and can be very giving, selfless lovers. However, they can also be quite fearful when it comes to love and sex. They may have a hard time opening up sexually or commit to one person due to fear of rejection or getting hurt. In terms of relationships, Eros and Pisces individuals usually long for something deep and soulful. They want to find a true connection with someone that goes beyond just the physical realm. This placement typically leads them towards more spiritual partnerships where they can merge not only physically but emotionally and spiritually as well. These individuals often have a strong imagination which makes them highly creative. They may enjoy pursuing artistic endeavors or be especially dreamy and romantic. In the bedroom, they often appreciate a slow and sensual approach rather than anything too wild or aggressive. Pisces is also known for its connection to mysticism and the occult, so Eros and Pisces people might be interested in trying out different types of sexual practices such as tantra or energy work. While they can make compassionate and giving lovers, Eros and Pisces individuals may need to watch out for getting lost in their fantasies or daydreams instead of actually putting effort into their relationships. It's important for them to find a balance between connecting with someone on a spiritual level while still remaining present in the physical world. They may also benefit from learning how to communicate their needs and desires more effectively to their partner. They like to brag about their intimate escapades and often dress provocatively to get attention. There's no hiding the fact that Eros and Pisces individuals crave sexual attention and approval. They like to be desired and admired, both in and out of the bedroom. These people are usually quite flirtatious by nature and may enjoy playing the role of the seducer every now and then. However, they also need to feel a deep connection with someone before they can fully let go sexually. Otherwise, they might end up feeling used or unfulfilled afterwards. Eros and Pisces people often have strong intuitions when it comes to love and relationships. They seem to just know things about other people, even if those people haven't said anything directly related to what they were thinking about. This can make them very good at reading between the lines or understanding what someone is really trying to say. It can also help them to be more compassionate and understanding towards others, even if those people might not deserve it. On the downside, this intuitive ability can sometimes lead Eros and Pisces individuals to overthink things or make assumptions about what someone is thinking/feeling without any real evidence to back it up. They may need to learn how to trust their gut instinct while still remaining open-minded enough to see both sides of a situation before coming to any conclusions.